Aloha, Coach Gabe here. Welcome to another episode of Stay at Home Blues. In today's episode, we're going to go over some speed and agility drills that you can do at home. Working on speed and agility 2 to 3 times a week will increase your mobility, your stamina, and your overall health. Before we jump into our drills today, we got to make sure that we warm up because we don't want any injuries happening today. And since we're going to be working on nothing but speed and agility, we got to make sure we stretch out our legs really good today, okay? So our basic one, we're going to put our feet together. We're going to reach down and try to touch our toes, but make sure that your knees are in, okay? You're going to reach down as far as you can, okay? You're going to hold it there. We're going to hold it for about a 10 count, okay? I'll count with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, this is to work out the hamstrings. I suggest to do it about 2 to 3 times to really get the hamstring stretched out because we're going to be using a lot of our quick muscles today, okay? Now we're going to spread out our legs as if we're going to do cherry pickers, okay? We're going to lunge to the left side. Okay, you should be feeling it right in your growing area and also in your back hamstring, okay? We're going to hold it there for 10 seconds. Again, count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to switch the side. Again, same thing. It's working. It's making sure you stretch out your growing and your back hamstring as well. So let's go ahead and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to go down, but instead we're going to reach as far back as we can, okay? This is also to stretch out your hamstring and our growing area again, okay? So we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that we stretched a little bit, we're going to warm up the muscles by doing a couple of stand-in drills, okay? We're going to do stand-in high knees, stand-in butt kicks. Again, this is to just get the hamstrings loosened up and everything else, okay? So we're going to start off with high knees, all right? 10 count. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is your blood is flowing now, okay? So now that we got our blood flowing, we got our hamstrings loosened up a little bit. Now we're going to do butt kicks, okay? This is going to stretch out your quad area, okay? Your front of your leg. Okay, here we go. Another 10 count. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're gonna do stand-in Frankensteins, okay? Your leg is coming up. Your other hand is reaching for your opposite leg, okay? It's gonna, again, stretch out your hamstrings because we really want to focus on our hamstrings today because those are all the muscles we'll be using today. So we're gonna do 10 one leg and then 10 the other leg, okay? So I'm gonna count with you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's just a simple move. You're kicking out. We like to call them Frankensteins, okay? So we're gonna do it the other leg, the other side now. Here we go. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that we're all warmed up, if you want to do more stretches, you can, but that should be pretty good, okay? So now we're going to move on to our drills. Okay, for today's video, all you're going to need is of course some shoes, some cones. If you don't have cones, you can use like slippers and replacement for cones and stuff like that. and some masking tape, okay? And you'll find out what we're gonna be using this later on in the video. Now we're gonna work on a cone drill medley, okay? The first drill that we're gonna start off with, all it is we're gonna set out 6 cones or 6 slippers, whatever you prefer, okay? You're gonna start at the top of either side, either or. I like to start on this side, okay? So all we're gonna do is we're gonna get, if you play football, baseball, this all matches up, even soccer, okay? We're gonna shoulder width apart, get ready, be on our toes, bend down, okay? Our back kind of leaning forward, okay? Now we're gonna back pedal, and then we're gonna sprint through the cone, back pedal, and then sprint through the cone, okay? This is for your quick reaction. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, once I get here, I'm using my back foot and I'm sprinting through, okay? Now I'm shuffling over, I'm backpedaling again, back foot, sprinting, shuffle, down, and then we're gonna turn and sprint through, okay? Now I'm gonna show you a little bit quicker. Okay, now we're gonna speed up the process a little bit, okay? This is all gonna help your mobility, your movement, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the next drill, okay? All you're gonna need is 4 cones, okay? I'm gonna break down in a slower version, and then I'll do it quick so you can see what we're working with, okay? We're gonna have our non-dominant hand, leg, our non-dominant leg is gonna be your starting point. You're gonna have your hands up right here, ready to rock and roll, okay? Once your coach says go, once he says go, you're gonna sprint up here. Once you get up here, you're gonna open up your leg. Again, your non-dominant leg. You're gonna run in a diagonal direction, okay? Then your non-dominant leg. You're gonna squat, side shuffle. Then your dominant leg is gonna be your pivot foot, okay? You're gonna pivot, and then you're gonna sprint around the corner. Again, your dominant leg is gonna be your pivot leg. You're gonna finish off right here. Okay? You always want to finish off with a sprint, because when you are in your actual sport, you're sprinting when you're changing direction. Okay? So I'll show you the quicker way now. For this drill, you want to be able to do it maybe about 2 to 3 times, okay? Just so you can get the feel of it. And you should be timing yourself to see if you get quicker every single time. Try to find the little improvements, the little mechanics to help you get quicker. Okay, we're going to do the same exact drill that we just did, but we're just going to add one element to it. We're going to be touching the cone as we go through, okay? This allows you to get lower so that your cuts are easier, okay? And your time should cut down just a little bit, okay? So I'm going to walk through it with you first, and then I'll show you the speed up version, okay? Again, we're lined up, we're ready to go, we're on our toes. Once your coach says go, you go, you touch, you're touching, okay? You're opening up your hips as soon as you're touching, running, down, touch the cone, shuffle, touch the cone, pivoting, pivot, touch the cone, and sprint out. When you are touching the cone, it's extremely important. We're bending down here like this, okay? We want to bend our knees, keep our back straight, okay? And reach down, okay? We don't want to be like this, none of that, okay? We want to make sure that our body is all centered with, okay? Right here, boom, I'm touching, and then I'm going, okay? Because you always want to make sure you stay as low as possible, okay? The lower when your body is centered with, the ground, okay, that is the best time to have the best movement, okay, and the best mobility. All right, you want to always be centered with the ground. Okay, right here is the best position because that'll help you pivot and turn and make your turns a lot crispier. Okay, now for the real time. Here we go. Now it's your turn to try. So our next drill is going to work a little bit with our agility and speed. Agility and speed is better if you have more explosion, okay? So we're going to work a little bit on your legs, okay? So all we're going to do, we're going to keep our feet together. We're going to bend down. We're going to jump in between the cones, okay? But I don't want you to stop. It should just be an automatic jump, 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 okay? All it should be is one touch. It shouldn't be two touches, okay? So a lot of people like to go and then jump. Nope, it should be automatic. As soon as your legs hit the ground, you jump to the next cone, okay? This is going to help with your explosion and your quick feet, okay? Here we go. Now, it's your turn to try. You should do this drill about 2 to 3 times, okay? But focusing on bringing your legs to your chest, okay? It's extremely important. When you're running, when you run, you always want to run with your arms out, knee coming straight up, okay? That's where all your power and your speed comes from. Okay, for this next drill, again, same thing. We're going to jump in between the cones, okay? But now we're going to implement 3 things, okay? 3 touches you're going to have. We're jumping in, we're jumping out, jumping back in, and then we're jumping in to the next cone, okay? Now I'm going to show you fast time. Here we go. Now it's your turn to try. Now for our next drill, again, it's going to help with our explosion and our speed, okay? Our quick feet. You want to be landing as soft as can, okay? So all we're going to do is just like we did before, how we were jumping in between, this time we're going to do it sideways, okay? It should be one touch and then up. Okay, slow time. Here we go. Do this about 2 to 3 times. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit. Two to 3 times. Now it's your turn to try. Now that we got our jumping out of the way, now we're going to put it to the test, okay? Now, all we're going to do, our next drill, okay? We're going to start off, again, with your non-dominant foot forward. And all we're going to do is put one foot in each, in between each cone, okay? All the way to the finish, okay? We gotta make sure that we do it as quick as we can. Only one foot, okay? So now, real time. Do this about 2 to 3 times, okay? Make sure when you're going through the cones, we want to bring up our knee, okay, to our chest. Bringing up my right knee, my left arm, okay? You gotta make sure that we have our form correct and ready to roll, okay? Now it's your turn to try. For the next drill, it's gonna help with our quick feet, okay? All we're gonna need is a wall. You're gonna lean up against the wall, lean on your toes, okay? As soon as I say go, you're gonna pick up one leg. Then your partner is gonna say switch. And you're gonna snap it down as quick as possible, okay? You want your knee coming all the way up towards your chest area, okay? So now, I'm gonna go ahead and do it fast time. Now, all you gotta do is do it about 10 times and do it maybe 2 or 3 rotations and that should help you out with your quick feet. Now it's your turn to try. Now our next drill, instead of leaning up against the wall, we're actually gonna have some type of resistance. You can use a rope, a belt at home, and a partner can hold it, or you can kind of tie it up for yourself. As you can see, we've tied it up here. Okay, all you're gonna do is you're gonna do 10 reps, okay, of running in place right here. Making sure you're driving the knee up, okay, and keeping your form, your arms tucked in, ready to rock and roll. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing that knee up. You can feel the resistance, okay? But we want to be as quick as we can, okay? Just like this. Do this for about 30 seconds, okay? Maybe 2 to 3 times, and you'll be ready to rock and roll. Now, it's your turn to try. Okay, our next set of drills are going to be with our masking tape ladder. As you can see, we just built this right in our patio. So you can use any kind of tape. It doesn't even have to be blue tape. So now we're going to focus on our feet, okay? It's extremely important we get our feet down to the ground as quick as we can, okay? So for our first drill that we're going to do today is 2 feet in, okay? So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But what am I forgetting that we just worked on is bringing our knee to our chest, okay? So we want our knee coming up, boom, 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 okay? We gotta make sure all the elements are together. Okay, now I'll show you a little bit quicker, okay? Here we go. I'm a little rusty at this, so don't judge me. Make sure you're facing upright, okay? Don't look down. If for the first few, you have to look down and make sure that your feet are hitting the target, that's fine. Now I want you to try it maybe 2 to 3 times. Okay, like how we just went over the cones, we're gonna do the same drill with the ladder though. Okay, so this should be a little bit quicker. Make sure that when you're jumping in between, right here, your leg coming up. Bring those legs up. Snap those legs back down too, okay? Focus on the little things, okay? The little things are the what improves you, okay? Here we go. So for our next drill, we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Making sure that our knees are coming up again, okay? We gotta make sure our knees up, our opposite arm is up as well, okay? We gotta make sure we focus on the little things. Now, you try. Now, our next drill is gonna be, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, our feet are going, both our feet are touching at the same time inside the ladder. Both our feet are touching outside the ladder. So in and out, so. Just like that. From Coach Gabe and all of the All-Star Hawaii family, thank you for tuning in.